Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Hello and welcome to another episode, the last episode this calendar year, 2025, of Brett's Picks. I'm Gwen Shorter. This is Brett Whitehead. How you doing, Brett? Brett's the guru. He picks the games. He picks the winners. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm just the guy here helping with the show. That's all I know. Hey, let's get right into it. We're going to look at the pickers and jumping right in. Here's the lineup of all the people that pledged themselves to help Brett, all 14 of them, or however many that is. I guess it's 14 because it all played out. And would you look at that? At the very top, Mr. Langdon, Will Langdon did really, really well, amazingly well. Thomas was so close. I wasn't close enough. Then Ian kept wiggling around and he was in there, but he just couldn't do it. And of course, Debbie and Brett hanging in there at 6.
And Mr. Garrett, too.
Mr. Garrett at 7. Mr. Omby tied at 7. Coach Thompson also at 7. Coach German and Greg Whitehead, Coach Carpenter, Coach Dills, Bruce Morgan. Thank you to all that participated. Tell them thank you, Brett.
Thank you guys so much.
Man, it's so cool because all these guys get to mingle with Brett and he uses his wisdom to choose games that they get to pick every single week. But Mr. Langdon, let's look at the winner. There it is. The certificate says Brett Whitehead presented it, and there's Brett handing it to him here in the classroom. That was just a few minutes ago. Mr. Langdon came over here. They're doing testing today, but he's off during first block, and so
planning.
It was really neat that you could be here and meet him and meet with him. And he said this is the first year he's won, and I don't even know how many years he's been doing this.
I won that too.
Yeah, you've won. I don't think I've won. I don't think I've ever won. I mean, not one time. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Langdon. Let's talk about college bowl games that are coming up. Here's a look at the official bracket, the Brett's Picks official bracket for college football playoff. And let's talk about first JMU, which is James Madison, won their conference, and they're going to play against Oregon.
Number 12,
number 5. That's
number 12 and number 5.
That's a very interesting matchup. There's a lot of people saying James Madison should not be in this. Well, Oregon, you better hold on to your bootstraps because James Madison is fired up and they want to prove something. This game's going to be played at Oregon, though. I'm being a realist here. Oregon should win that game.
And you have Alabama, number 9, and Oklahoma,
and they're
number 8.
going to play at Oklahoma, which let me back that up. So Alabama has been riding hot the last half of the season. They started out choked at the Florida State game, but they've kind of proven themselves. Their offense has been kind of flipping around. Their run game is awful, just being honest. Oklahoma has a great defense.
Yeah.
And one of the things they're really good at is stopping the run. And also they have a lot of interceptions. So you're looking at a team that wants to play Alabama, hosting the game where Alabama has to come to them.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really difficult game for Alabama.
Those teams right there have a bye week.
Yeah, let's talk about the other side of the bracket first, though. So at the bottom there, you have the wave of Tulane and
Oklahoma,
Ole Miss. And Lane Kiffin's not going to be there.
No. Can I tell you where he's at?
Where's he going?
He's there now. He's at LSU.
LSU, who did not make the playoffs, but they will have a bowl game.
Yeah.
And he's probably not going to coach the bowl game. I bet he's going to be down there, being a celebrity and all that. Yeah. But Ole Miss is hosting this game. It's going to be weird.
Tulane.
Tactfully, Tulane should play out. They're really, the underdog in this, and Ole Miss, without their original, coach this season, going to be maybe trying to elevate their game to prove something. So that should be a great game. Also at the top of that there, you have Miami traveling to Texas, play Texas A&M. And
number 10 and number 7.
Number 10 and number 7. So Texas A&M, who was ranked number 3 just recently until they lost.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you what, Miami better watch out.
They will play Ohio State.
Okay, so now let's talk about those games. You'll see Ohio State will play the winner of that Miami and Texas A&M game. Georgia will play the winner of the Tulane and Ole Miss.
On this side of this bracket right here,
Texas Tech
will play James Madison
the ranks
in Oregon.
Yeah, the winner of that game. And then, of course, the last one we're talking about, Alabama and Oklahoma. The winner of that game has to play Indiana, which is going to be huge. Indiana is just rocking it right now.
Those games will play Friday, the 19th.
Well, one of the games. The game at Oklahoma is on Friday. And the other three on Saturday.
On the 20th.
That's right. And then, of course, we have January 1st
on those side of the bracket, the same.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about, if you look at the 4-game matchup, it'll be the Fiesta Bowl, or the 4-team matchup, Fiesta Bowl and the Peach Bowl for the Final Four. And then, of course, the National Championship will be played in the middle of the month of January on the 19th. Big Monday showdown.
In Miami.
So there's your official playoff bracket. Now let's talk about bowl games. So here we go. Looking at the big picture. These are declared games that, and some of these teams have declared they're not going to play. But this is what the matchup should look like. All right, so the Cricket Bowl, Cricket Celebration Bowl, whatever that is. South Carolina State will be playing Prairie View A&M. Never even heard of them. Bucked Up LA Bowl. Be careful how you say that. Boise State versus Washington.
That game right there, the Boise State-Washington game, is this weekend.
It is this weekend. So you'll want to watch that. That's on the 13th.
I don't want to forget this. Navy and Army will play this weekend too.
That's true. Navy and Army. So let's look at this. On Tuesday, jumping ahead, you have the IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. Troy and Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville State will play in Montgomery, Alabama.
That's right. Montgomery has a field there. The Staff DNA Cure Bowl, I never even heard of these bowls, will play on Wednesday, and that's Old Dominion versus South Florida. They also have on Wednesday the 68 Ventures Bowl. Who even comes up with these bowl names? It might be named after cereal boxes now, the Count Chocula Bowl or whatever. Then on Thursday, we have the Xbox Bowl. I've heard of Xbox, but I've never heard of the Xbox Bowl. All right, Missouri State and Arkansas State. And I didn't mention it, Louisiana is playing Delaware in the Ventures Bowl. Next, we have Myrtle Beach Bowl. And that is Kennesaw State playing against Western Michigan. Okay.
And we had them on our show last week.
We did. So Union Home, and this is on Friday the 19th, Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. That's just too many words.
God.
Memphis will be playing North Carolina State. On Monday the 22nd, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. I have heard of that. That's been around for a while.
Washington State will play
Utah State.
Yeah,
and that's in Boise. That's at the field that is famously blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Bush's Boca Raton Bowl. That's Toledo versus Louisville. That's on the 23rd, Tuesday.
That's the town up from us.
Okay, they're playing in Boca Raton, though, in South Florida. And then you have on the same day, New Orleans Bowl, Western Kentucky against Southern Miss, and that's in New Orleans. Then you have the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. So it can't just be the Frisco Bowl, it's got to be the Scooters Coffee. And what they have to do with Frisco, I don't know. UNLV?
UNLV and
Ohio, okay, and that's in Frisco, Texas, named after the bowl right there. All right, next we have the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl. That's California versus Hawaii, and that is in Hawaii.
That's Christmas Eve.
That is Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve on Wednesday, and that's when Santa Claus has been doing his rounds. So you have something to do before you go to bed, Brett, because Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay.
Yeah, that game's at 8 o'clock.
All right, and then on Friday after Christmas, you have the Game Above Sports Bowl. What in the world?
Central Michigan.
Yes.
Is it?
Northwestern.
So
they'll be playing Northwestern. This is at Ford Field. It's where the Lions play.
That's in Denver.
Detroit.
That's
where the Detroit Lions play.
Yeah.
It's their field. Okay, New Mexico in the Rate Bowl will be playing against Minnesota. This is in Phoenix. Seriously,
New Mexico.
The Rate Bowl? Okay.
New Mexico and Minnesota.
The Serve Pro First Responder Bowl. We'll have Florida International playing against UTSA. That's University of Texas, San Antonio. Yeah. And they're playing in Dallas. That's not at Dallas Cowboys Stadium. It's another stadium.
My friend lives in Dallas.
Okay, all right. Then we have on Saturday the 27th, we have the Go Bowling Military Bowl, Pittsburgh versus East Carolina. That's a very interesting, it's in Annapolis, so they had to do something military with all the...
That game is at 11 o'clock a.m.
It is, that's very early. Okay, then we have one.
Penn State?
Yes.
Clemson.
In the Bad Boy Mowers
Playing
Pinstripe Bowl.
On the Yankees.
Yes.
On the Yankees field.
Baseball field. Okay.
In New York City.
In Bronx.
Yeah.
Next we have the Wasabi Fenway Bowl. UConn playing Army. That's on the 27th. It continues on the 27th, which that Saturday is going to have a lot of games.
Yeah.
Next we have the Pop-Tarts Bowl. You remember that last year we had the Pop-Tart at the Super Bowl pop out of the toaster,
Yeah.
and this big Pop-Tart. Anyway, Georgia Tech versus BYU. The Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl, Miami of Ohio playing Fresno State. That's at 4:30. The Isleta New Mexico Bowl. That's North Texas versus San Diego State. Then we have the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, Virginia
and Missouri.
And Missouri. That'll be an
That's
interesting game. We've heard of the Gator Bowl. That's been a big one. Even Tennessee has played in that one. The Kinders Texas Bowl. Not Tenders, but Kinders.
LSU and Houston.
And Houston. That's a late game at 9:15.
9:15.
All right, next we have... I'm running out of words. That's too many words for bowl games. Monday the 29th. Hey, do you know whose birthday is the 29th? It is my birthday. Yeah, I'm going to be 60.
Right after Chris.
60, and there's only one bowl game that day. It's the JLAB Birmingham Bowl. And you know what? Georgia Southern and
Georgia
Appalachian
Southern.
State.
And Appalachian State.
Yeah.
Oh, Birmingham, Alabama.
It is in Birmingham. So, Protective Stadium. That's an interesting for a stadium. Tuesday the 30th, the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Coastal Carolina playing against Louisiana Tech.
We had them on our show.
We did. So, we used to call them Law Tech.
Yeah.
You know, the initials for Louisiana are
Yeah.
LA, and it was Law Tech. Yeah.
Oh, Tennessee will play
Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah, in the the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl.
In Nashville, Tennessee at 5:30.
Yeah, you know what I think about that?
What?
Liberty Bibberty. Yep. Valero Alamo Bowl. USC is playing against TCU.
Yeah.
And that game is at 9 o'clock. That's the late game on Tuesday. Wednesday, on the 31st, you know what the 31st is, right? New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
We have the Relia Quest Bowl, and that's going to be Iowa playing against...
Vanderbilt.
Yes, Vanderbilt.
Made it in.
Quarterback that thinks he should be the Heisman.
He made it in. They made it in.
They made it into a bowl game. All right, next, Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. There's our cereal. There's our cereal. The Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
You have Arizona State and Duke.
And Duke, who had a big win. Duke did.
Yeah, it will upset. They upset. They lost against Virginia.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Next we have Wednesday the 31st, continuing Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, Michigan versus
Texas. Oh, Peyton Manning's
nephew
plays for
Archie,
Texas.
Arch. So SRS Distribution Bowl at Las Vegas Bowl will be playing. It will host Nebraska versus Utah. That's in Vegas. Then we move to Friday, the day after New Year's. Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. That's
Texas Tech.
Texas State.
Oh,
So
Texas
Rice
State.
versus Texas State. And then the AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Navy versus Cincinnati. And that one's here in Tennessee. That one's in Memphis.
Yeah.
All right, the Duke's Mayo Bowl. And you know what happens to the winning coach in this game? So it's Wake Forest versus Mississippi State. At the end of the game, whoever wins, the coach gets mayonnaise dumped on him. It is gross. Gross. But you got to watch it for that. If nothing more, watch it for that.
Yeah, dude.
We have Trust and Will Holiday Bowl. That's Arizona versus SMU.
We had them on our show. SMU.
SMU.
Yeah,
they were playing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next, this is a big one, Brett. We want you, and that's you, the viewer watching this show. we want you to consider sending a Christmas card to Brett Whitehead. This is Brett. Hey, who's that in the background?
Santa Claus?
That's Santa Claus waving at us. Right, waving at you, the viewer.
Yeah.
So there's his address. Write that down, 5065 Sparrows Point Drive, Cleveland, and that's 37312. Send him a Christmas card. And if you send it early enough, he's going to keep your address. Make sure your address...
For next year.
Yeah, make sure your address is very legible so he can read it. And he keeps up with those. So send Brett a Christmas card, and you know, it's all about wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. And I'm thinking we should wish everybody a Merry Christmas. You want to sing?
No.
We wish you a Merry Christmas?
No.
We're not going to do that. So we do want to wish you a Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you. Hope you have a Happy New Year. And we will not see you until sometime in January. We're going to do basketball picks. But that's it for football. Will Langdon, the winner.
Sure. I was going to say, give a shout out to somebody today. Peyton Frazier plays on my niece's basketball team.
Yes.
For North Lake.
And how is it you know Peyton Frazier?
Katie Frazier works here at Bravo Central.
Yeah. Okay. So there you have it, Peyton. I hope you're watching.
Come out tomorrow night to watch my niece play ball.
At
North Lee.
At North Lee. So tomorrow night, which is Thursday night.
Yeah.
Because we're doing a show on Wednesday. I'm going to be in Nashville, so I'm, you know.
And come out Saturday to watch my niece play ball too.
At North Lee?
No. In Charleston.
Oh, in Charleston. That's a big court. They got a
that's
court.
That's a basketball. That's a school.
Yeah, that used to be a high school court, so they had, you know, a bigger basketball court than most of the elementary schools.
Come out and see.
So guys, that's all we have for this football season of picks with Brett's Picks. And until next season, we'll see you
on the sideline.
Brett picks the games. Brett picks the winners. It's Brett's Pick Show, going for 18 years. Brett is the picks guru. Professor Schroyer is the host. The show comes on every Thursday. It's on Coast to Coast. Who will be the loser? Who will be the winner? It's time for Brett's Picks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.